welcome in my beautiful collective. This will be a reading. I thought I'll check in with my beautiful collective here, and I thought we'll have a look at the impact that Saturn, oh, 1 second, the impact that Saturn in Aries may have, as we, on the 25th, we have, on the 25th of May 2025, we have a 29-year cycle. It's a rare one, to be fair, in which Saturn enters Aries, and there will be a deep impact. So first, I think I might go with this deck and get 3 cards, and then we'll go for this oracle deck. Let's see what's coming in and what's going on for the collective. Again, thank you for joining me, my beautiful souls. Thank you, and I am so grateful to my subscribers and my new subscribers. My name is Sia, and welcome to my channel, Sia Light Intuitive Guidance. Again, thank you for being here. Let's see what are the messages and guidance for my beautiful collective that have joined me here. I feel like there is a cycle that is starting here, and in this new cycle, it's kind of like what I'm getting is Saturn. Obviously, Saturn is a teacher, and it teaches balance and how to deal with relationships. Yes, I will be focusing on relationships, but we'll take a deeper dive into other areas as well. Thank you. It's closing out old chapters and starting new cycles. But let's take a deeper dive. We'll take 3 cards from here, and we'll see what's coming in and what's going on. There is a super powerful, what I'm going to say is I feel like there's a super powerful change that's coming in with Saturn in Aries. Now, we also have Aquarius in Saturn up until 2044. So there is quite a lot going on. There is a whole new beginning for humanity here. And it's fear and anxiety of moving forward. Right, thank you. Okay, again, thank you for joining me. My name is Sia. Welcome to my channel, my beautiful souls. Thank you again. I really appreciate all my subscribers, and new and old. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to have you here. Drop a like, and remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a collective reading. Thank you. We'll see what's going on, what's coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what do we have? Creativity at the bottom. This is the Empress. This is embodying that power. There is a shift happening. This is true shifts that are happening so that you can... It's about the authentic self here. This is about abundance, growth. I know growth is messy, but this is the time where maybe you've been waiting for closure and it's just a delay, but the breakthrough is coming and you'll reclaim your power here. We'll take that, actually. I'll take this at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else is coming in and what's going on during this period. So it is, like I said, a 29-year cycle in which shifts are happening. Now, I will be taking a deeper dive into relationships and how Saturn in Aries impacts relationships. I mean, during this period, during Saturn in Aries now, so 2025 to 2028, and then obviously Aquarius as well, hitting that mark, 2024. So it's a long cycle. Shifts and changes are taking place. Let's see for my collective what are the messages and guidance that want to come through. I feel eventually the old shell of individuals, there is a resistance of things taking place here. There's a resistance for change. Thank you. And this is also about healing. This is also about shedding the old self and disintegrating. And these lessons that have been learnt from the past, thank you, we'll take those. Just take a moment. We've got these ones that have flown out. Some of you might be dealing with guilt, but there is success on its way. So this tells me you've outgrown your old version and you're bringing in your true, authentic self here. Now, as I said, that Aries is a sign where Saturn is entering and there is a huge impact. Now, this is about impulsiveness, and we know Aries is, by the way, I'm reading about energy, so it is energy that the collective I am focused on here today. Right, let's take these cards. Thank you so much. Aloneness, new vision, guidance, and flowering. This is amazing. I really like this. Perfect. This is beautiful. And then we'll take an oracle card after. But so far, what I am receiving here, thank you so much. Aloneness. So for the collective here, you've learnt this is you, my collective. Thank you so much. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So the next 3 months will feel like there's a glimpse here I can see of freedom, new vision, guidance, flowering, abundance. Now, in the past, say for the last year and a half, all of those lessons that have been learnt here are coming to a close. And you've outgrown your old version, bringing in your true, authentic self. Now, there's another thing, like what I'm getting is, thank you. Healing alone is a strength and a power in itself here. So some of my collective here have had to heal alone, and that's confirmation, but that is proof. This is your resilience. This shows that this is you in your power, because there is power. Growth is messy, personal, painful, but you do it in quiet. It is uncomfortable, but necessary. Remember, no one may see the inner work, my collective, that you have been doing here, but it is so powerful, very strong coming through. Right, let's take a deeper dive. New vision. Currently, the collective is breaking free. And by doing this, in the next 3 months, I see that it will feel like you're going into a new version of yourself here with the guidance and with this beautiful cards here. Amazing. This is your dreams. Some of you may have a dream you've given up on, which may resurface. And this is about the new vision, new version of you, which is trying to break through at this point in time. And you've outgrown the old here. If we have a look here, we've outgrown the old version, bringing in your truth and authentic self. Perfect. I like this. I really do. This is amazing. What else am I getting? Thank you. Your comeback is going to be a stronger one. Keep going. Your future self will thank you. I know I'm getting that very clearly. Again, what I'm also getting here is this. I know I will be taking a deeper dive in relationships. This shows me abundance, unexpected meetings and abundance. There is a new cycle here. Now this is, perfect, amazing, thank you. This is shifting yourself here. You're shifting into abundance and prosperity. This is a new cycle. This is you reclaiming your peace. It has been uncomfortable, but it's been necessary. Your comeback is going to be stronger. Perfect. Right, obviously I will be taking a deeper dive into relationships, but I would like to, where's my deck's gone? There is a particular deck I wanted to work with. This one. Perfect. This deck. We'll see what else is coming through, what's going on. Thank you. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I have a strong feeling some of my viewers here, thank you so much for joining me, will come back to this at any time during the next few months. It may resonate, and remember, these are timeless. Thank you. So, for the collective, what's coming in and what's going on? I feel like stillness and peace. So, for my beautiful collective, what are the messages and guidance? We see what is coming in, what's going on. Thank you. We'll take some more cards from here. Thank you. Right. Now, this new 20-year cycle is quite rare. Now, I did want to touch on this topic because it's, if you remember COVID 2020, during the lockdown period, we had Pluto and Saturn and Aquarius. Now, if you remember that time, that was quite a transformative period. This is a huge shift that happened for the whole collective worldwide. Thank you. Thank you. What do we need to know for the collective? Now, when it comes to relationships, from February, why am I picking up February? Thank you. Let's keep going. Thank you. There is an element of impulsiveness and transformational periods here, and relationships. Now, I want to check in and see what's going on with, thank you, with the elements. Okay, Nine of Wands and Knight of Wands. Thank you. So what this tells me here, I will be, thank you, deeper dive, thank you, of the impact of relationships holistically. Thank you for the collective. Temperance at the bottom. I will take that. And the Lovers. This is about partnership and relationships. The Lovers here, as we were going to go into this. So thank you. I know this is actually a confirmation. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Right, for my collective, what I see here. Now, the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Wands. This is about subjective to personal belief systems. I'm picking that up. This is, I want to take a deeper dive on the elements that are supportive of a relationship and how those values affect and impact, while the impact of Saturn and Aries is in here for the next couple of years. I mean, 29 years, that's a long period, isn't it? It's all about subjectiveness. Now, we know that boundaries, respect, crossing boundaries here, and having firm boundaries, also mutual respect with the Temperance and Lovers. Thank you so much. That is what I'm getting here. This is about respecting each other's boundaries. Now, while Saturn is a teacher, he's also teaching you balance and how to deal with relationships. And we know Aries is, thank you, Aries is all about the ego. And remember, this is about the energy, not just the sign. This is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is about balance and kindness and clear expression. Whereas, you know, the opposing forces of the Knight of Wands and Nine of Wands here tells me that this is about balancing, the balancing act that the collective will be facing, the balancing of kindness. But obviously we do know that the impact of Saturn on Saturn in Aries is going to be about the brutal, open honestness. It can be aggressive, but in relationships, these needs and concerns about listening is coming through. Listening, learn to listen, be more balanced. Balanced is the lesson. Yeah, That's what I'm getting. Balance is the lesson, as it's constrained with the Saturn and breaks out from the cracks seamlessly. If you can see here, you know, breaking away from these cracks. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful transformative time. Aries can project itself here with Saturn being here in relationships. Now take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And remember, this is timeless, so you can come back to this reading at any time. Thank you so much. There's an impulsiveness, you know, with that stubbornness, paying more attention and listening and respecting boundaries here. This is what I get. Right. It's all about the ego and shedding away from that. Thank you so much. What else would we like to know? Now, remember, I was talking about COVID, the changes, and how it impacted the world, humanity. This is a transformative metamorphosis time, like a butterfly. Do you remember, like, you know, breaking out, COVID, restraint, restricted? Now, it's like, if we remember, Saturn is about also blockages. Now, if we remember, thank you so much, what I'm getting is, imagine a butterfly. I see, like, I know this is the Lovers, but I feel like there's a butterfly here. And what I'm getting is that metamorphosis and transformation of cells. Now, imagine the cells. If you've done science and you've been in your science lessons, now imagine the cells of a butterfly. Now, in science, the cells which have a clear role and unique essence. Remember, you know, the organisms, I'm picking up organisms, that complex organisms, cells have a function and a role. And at this time frame, this is about retaining this uniqueness here. It's about contributing to the freedom of this metamorphosis, this butterfly, this freedom after living as a caterpillar. Thank you so much. Okay, what else do we have? This is huge, powerful shifts and changes. I mean, in August, there might be a new beginning coming through. I feel that very strongly. I mean, the next year and a half is a very powerful, transformative time. Thank you. The star. This is Aquarius. So it might be, thank you so much. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Aquarius. This might be this Aquarius freedom breaking, you know, contributing to freedom. And I've got world at the bottom of the deck. Let's take those two. Thank you so much. Thank you. Again, my name is Sia. Welcome to my channel. Remember, do drop a like. It helps me on my channel. Thank you so much. Right, let's have a look. This is the eye opening the world. Transformative, freedom, hope, dreams. Also, I'm getting here, thank you so much. Don't give up on your dreams. You know, that might resurface again. Thank you. There's so much messages coming through. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Now, again, going back to Saturn, it's like teacher, limitations, the shell of a caterpillar here, metamorphosis. See, I feel like there's butterflies here, and the circle and cycle of life. Thank you so much. I'm getting this cycle of life, the cells in the caterpillar, the imaginal cells that force us of the evolution of the butterfly. That's what I'm getting strongly here, the evolution of the butterfly. Thank you so much. That's what I'm getting. Saturn, like I said, you know, the caterpillar, when it's in its cocoon, it stays dormant. And in that shell, I'm picking up teeth. I don't know, someone might be, it's about teeth and bones. This time is so profound. I mean, I'm just getting profoundness in this. This is absolutely amazing. Now, it's like a time capsule of this caterpillar. And what I'm seeing is in this, like, eventually the old shell of the caterpillar cells can't just get destroyed. There is a resistance I know I'm using this analogy. I hope somewhere it's resonating and making sense. If it does, honestly, please do hit a like or leave a comment below. But this is a collective reading. Thank you again. So what I see here is coming. It's just about metamorphosis here and the cycle. Thank you. There is a resistance of this caterpillar when it's in its cells to the butterfly cells, but that is the strength, and the strength of the evolution of the butterfly cells is visionary. I know I keep saying new vision, visionary. I keep getting visionary with this card. Thank you. We'll see what else comes through. I'm getting that very strongly here. Thank you so much. Let's see what else wants to come through. I hope this is resonating. I feel it will with the collective because it's a collective reading. Remember, these are timeless. There's one more card, the moon. The phases, the hidden, the illusion, breaking away from the hidden conformities of society here. Breaking away. Thank you so much. 9 of Cups. This is breaking away and finding inner happiness. Thank you. I'll just take the moon and this, the star. I mean, we've got major arcanas here. Absolutely. Thank you. Right. The world was here. The moon and the 9 of Cups. Breaking away from illusions and the mind and thought processes. This is an emotional transformative time. Emotions, what has been hidden, will resurface so that you can outgrow this old version, so you can be your true, authentic self here. There is a path in which everyone will be taking, and this is for their higher self coming into true alignment. Perfect. I like this. This is such a powerful, remember, no one, like I said earlier, can see the inner work and self-work you are doing, but it's so powerful. The comeback is so strong here, and you will be successful. And this is also, thank you. Remember Saturn in Aries, when there's a block, if there's a block here that's been breaking away, this is about control. Again, going back to COVID, when Pluto and Saturn in Aquarius was there, we had the 2020, remember, from January, and then in March we went into COVID. I remember that time quite profoundly. I was working in the education sector, and in March I felt very unwell, and COVID took a twist and turn to my fate because of what it did to my health. And this could also be with the collective. Now, this is a profound time, like the caterpillar and the butterfly analogy I was trying to explain earlier. It's about breaking away from controls, rules, regulations. There's a form of that structure of traditions, that blockage with resistance, you know, the limitations. Now, remember what I was trying to explain about the butterfly. This Aquarius. This is telling me, this just is so profound. Thank you so much. It's about the cells of the caterpillar. You know, you create that blockage, and then what happens is they multiply. You know how the cells multiply, but what happens after that? You know, the Saturn blockage here is delays, and you're releasing as you, that crack. This is the crack happening here, and the crack, and you're releasing that blockage. And it just multiplies in cells, like that period of COVID time. Now, I also feel like, you know, this is a time of change, transformation, freedom, thriving in these super powerful times. This is absolutely amazing. It's time to continue with faith and breaking away from certain control with the 9 of Pentacles here. You're gaining, my collective is gaining their power back. Thank you so much. It's not about just, It's about breaking away from societal norms. Yeah, thank you so much. That's what I feel coming through strongly. And it's a time here also where true shifts for the alignment is taking place for the self. Say any more? I know there is fear. I feel there's an element of fear in this Nine of Wands. Thank you. An element of fear here with the Nine of Wands. But, you know, you're breaking away from this. This is a collective reading. Breaking away from these here. Thank you so much. I think Jupiter enters Cancer, squaring Saturn in June. Thank you. One more. Three of Wands. This is about the process of the next 29-year cycle. Here is, again, Seven of Wands and Magician. Thank you. This is break and Nine of Swords. Mental anguish, fear, anxiety. The collective is now breaking away from this fear and anxiety, breaking away and moving forward. That is beautiful. This is the collective in their power, outgrowing and allowing new, you know, to come in, this comeback of stronger oneness, manifesting freedom, manifesting the true authentic self, having that power. You know, this man here, it reminds me of Saturn again, the control, traditions, breaking away from this, from these, it's a contributing factor here to freedom. Strongly get that. And this Seven of Wands is that resistance of the limitations with Saturn, this blockage, delay, resistance, breaking away from this. Now, again, when it comes to relationships, with the impact of Saturn in Aries, it's actually it's even more profound here, because it's recognizing how to listen to yourself, how to listen to others' needs. You know, it's difficulties, delays, but help. It's like helping individuals soften up here. But also, remembering two soft boundaries with Saturn will allow you to be more assertive. This is you, my collective, being more assertive here. Being honest, respecting others and your own personal boundaries. Seeing things objectively and being thoughtful of other people's person's thoughts and feelings. I love that. That's amazing. Thank you. Let's see, shall we get a oracle message? Ooh, I've got a card that's fallen. Okay, let's just take one card for the beautiful collective. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you'd like to book a personal reading, my website is in the link below. You can reach out. Thank you so much. It's at seerlightintuitive.co.uk. Thank you so much. Again, for my beautiful collectives, don't forget to hit a like and drop a subscribe and a comment. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. So for my beautiful collective, what are the messages and guidance for the highest good of all? Thank you. There's an unexpected meetings that may happen. An abundance. It's a new cycle. Wow, that's too many. Thank you. We've got acceptance. Then we have two that flew out. Destiny. Beautiful. This is a powerful time. This is a reminder. Someone might be getting married. This is breaking away from this illusion, moon and sun. This is coming into light and being your authentic self, practicing self-love. This is just transformative. Man, you know, the humanity, human race, evolving from this with clarity and insight. This is beautiful and amazing. There's clarity and insight. Jupiter again here. I feel like Jupiter is about expansion and growth. This is taking your power and reclaiming your power here for my beautiful individuals. This is my collective here that will be reclaiming their power, planting seeds. There is a shift from the darkness into light, doing that shadow work so that my collective here can come into alignment and accepting what no longer served you, accepting the life lessons from the past here. And that's coming to a close, because in your destiny, we see there is a glimpse into freedom. The new version of you is breaking through from that past. You've outgrown this. You are, my collective, bringing in your true, authentic self here. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope it's resonated. Now take care. Love you loads.